Hello student, in this video we are going to learn about validations in HTML form using JavaScript. JavaScript is used to apply validations in HTML form to check invalid entries. Now first let's start Composer window. Now go to Insert, Form, Define Form. Now here in form name we are going to give form name, that is form 1. In action URL we are going to type form.html and in method post. Now you will see a dotted area, rectangle area. Expand this area and within this area only we are going to create all elements of form. Now type heading of the form. Here we are typing registration form. Now to increase font size, select the text and select heading level 1. Now come to next line. Now first we are going to create box for name. For that define label. Here type name. Now next we are going to insert text field. Form, field type is text, giving field name as name only. Click on OK button. Now you can see that text field is inserted here. Now come to next line. For surname, same way, create label, surname. Next insert text field, give it a name. We are giving surname as a name to this field. Click on OK. Come to next line. Now here for gender we are going to create radio buttons. Radio buttons are used for multiple selections, but only one selection can be made. So here go to form, then define label, that is gender. Now go to insert form, form field. Now select radio button here. Now give group name as gender. For all possible options this will remain same, that is gender, and field value will be changed. For example, the first field value is for male, second now for female. Radio button, same group name, that is gender, field value female. Click OK, then type female there. Now we are going to insert check boxes. Define label, that is hobby. Now here in hobby we want to give user multiple selection option. So for that we are going to create check boxes. So field name will remain same, for example hobby here. Now field value will be changed for each option. The first one is reading. Again insert a new checkbox, group name same, that is hobby. Then sports, that is name for that checkbox. Third, for music we are going to create the third checkbox, group name same. Now click enter. Now we want to insert a field for address. So define label, type address, press enter and then go to insert form, then text area. Insert form, text area. Now give name as address, give values in rows and columns to define height and width of that box. Now you can see that box is inserted here. Now we are going to give multiple selection options using drop down. So for that, selection list is there. So define label. Now we are creating drop down list for city. So define label, type city there. Now go to insert, form, then selection list. Now here first of all we will give list name, that is city. Then add option to enter options. The first one is for example Ahmedabad. Again add option, next city name Baroda. Third add option, that is next city Surat, and one more Rajkot. We are going to give city in drop down list. Now we are going to insert reset and submit buttons. Form. Now from here field type, submit button. Now here field name and field value are there. Whatever will be written in field value is visible on that button. Now reset button, using which user can erase all data which he has entered. Now we are giving appropriate background to this page. Go to page colors and background. Select this option, that radio button, to activate this. Now go to background, select any particular color, click on OK button. Again click on OK. Now to see the output, first of all we need to save the form. Give any desired name. Now click on browse button to see the output of this form in web browser. Now you can see that registration form is ready. When we click on submit button, even if we have not entered any detail, it is allowing us to submit the data. So now we want to make changes through validation, that without entering particular type of data, we are not allowed to send it. So for that, go to source tab. I am increasing font size for the visibility of this page. Now before /head, before closing head tag, give some space, insert script tag and close the script tag. Now between these two script tag, beginning and ending script, we are going to write function and its definition. So before that we are going to create a function. Right click on form, go to advanced options. Now here on submit, value return, and now we are going to create function name check. So in source, between this script and /script, we are using this function and define it. So first of all, to initiate a function, you can see that in form tag created. Now function keyword creates a function. Function name that we have defined, we are writing here. Now in this parenthesis, in this curly bracket, we are going to create a variable named x and locating it to get a value, that is document.form1.name.value. So x will take value from document, that is object, form1, and name field, whatever is entered in name field, it will take as value, it will store. Now we are going to create condition So if in parenthesis x equal to double equal to is equality check, we are using if condition. If in parenthesis we are writing x equal to and then two quotes, that means if nothing is entered in x. So this will happen when name field box is empty, two pipe symbols are there, vertical bars are there. This is for OR condition. So the second condition is x equal to null. So if any one of these two conditions are match, then what will happen, that we are defining in curly brackets. So the first thing is alert. Alert function initiates an alert message, the message that you have written between two double quotes in parenthesis. So here we have written please enter your name. So if user leave that field blank, he will get this message, please enter your name. Then in next line we are writing document dot form1 dot name dot focus. So this focus is also inbuilt function, using which after getting this message please enter your name, when user clicks on OK button, mouse pointer or your cursor will come to the field itself, that is name field, so that user can come to know that some action has to be performed here. Then return false, that is return method, and close this curly bracket. Now save it and again browse it. Now let's try to submit without entering something in name. You will get this message, that is alert message. Now your cursor comes to text field, that is due to focus function. Now for surname also we are going to perform same action. For that we need one more variable. So we are creating a variable name x here, y here. Variable y is equal to document.form1 dot, now the field name is surname. So we are going to write form1 dot surname dot value. So y variable will take value from text field of surname. Now another if condition we are preparing, that is if in parenthesis y double equal to double quotes. So if y is empty, then what will happen? For that we are creating alert message, please enter your surname. Then focus function document dot form1 dot surname dot focus. Then return false. Now again save the changes, click on browse. Now we are again submitting this, name error is coming here, we are typing something here and then trying to submit it again. Now you can see that error for surname is displayed. So we are typing here something in surname field. Click on submit. Now we can submit our form. So both these validations are being checked and that form is submitted.